everybody loves Seinfeld. Loves Seinfeld. George, Jerry, Kramer, and Elaine with Gabe, Caleb, and Josh.
Gabe, what's up?
Hey Josh, how's it going, man?
Good. Are you ready to do the record prep we're going to record tonight?
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm definitely down for that. I did just want to mention real quick that I heard that there was a mountain lion outside, like in town. So you should probably run out and grab your dog, bring her in, because you don't want to get another. I don't know.
No.
Just seems like you have a lot of lawsuits going on anyway. So.
Yeah. I can't afford to get involved in any kind of bodily harm kind of situation with her.
Negligence.
That would be. Yeah. No, we don't need to give her an inch of wiggle room. I'll make sure that somebody brings her in right away. Hey! Bring the dog in!
Great.
Okay.
Awesome. So, and then who else has a dog? This is Caleb. We should probably let.
Oh shoot! Yeah, merge him in.
Okay, let me get him in here.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Caleb?
Not much.
Hey, quickly.
Sorry, Gabe. I don't have time. I've got to get my dog outside.
Oh.
There's a mountain lion on the loose, and finally, my dog will be able to prove his worth to me.
You're putting your dog outside?
Yes.
You want your dog to confront the mountain lion?
Absolutely.
Okay. Not a big dog.
No, he's not.
Okay, so you're okay with what will probably happen?
You mean my dog being killed by a mountain lion on my own property?
Right. Yes.
Yes. I mean, look, it's not what I want to have happen. If it does happen, so be it. The fates have spoken. But if I don't do this, then I rob my dog of the opportunity of, making the news potentially.
Have you ever seen that video of the Frenchie running off the bears, or two black bears that come on the property, and the Frenchie scares them away?
Absolutely.
It's so cute and so funny, and it went viral.
Yes.
And what if your dog does it and it goes viral?
My hope is my dog can go further and can pin the mountain lion and dispatch him.
If it does, let me know about it, because I'm interested in that pelt. I'd like to get my hands on a mountain lion pelt.
All right.
Oh my gosh! I don't know what a good mountain lion, what a pelt runs these days.
Pretty good. It's a pretty good amount of money.
A nice little chunk.
It's an amount of money that when you hear the number, you think that's a good amount of money.
Yes,
you could use that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would put those digits in my bank account
as long as they're positive. As long as it's like gain.
Yes, right.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Do not make a deposit of negative money.
Don't
do it.
Yeah.
That's what I did the other day when I went to the store and bought my new coat. I deposited negative money in my bank account. It's a very expensive coat.
Yes. Someone will have to do that in order for the pelt to be sold.
That's true, but that's how you soak the other guy. Get him to do one of these negative deposits. But here's the point, Caleb.
Okay. Yes.
We're getting ready. We're going to do the record prep. We've all watched the episode, and so we can just do this over the phone real quick. Do all the prep.
Yes. So let's do the jokes right first.
That's the first thing we need to do is jokes Jerry passed on.
Okay.
And Caleb,
that sounds good.
Ready to go, right?
I will need to go retrieve my router.
Where's your router?
Retrieve your router.
Yes.
Where is it?
It is outside drying.
Drying. Why was it wet? How did it get wet?
I was up in my office the other night, and I was having a snack. You know that queso dip, Tostitos queso.
Yeah, Tostitos queso.
Made a bunch of that.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Made a bunch of that, and I wasn't looking what I was doing, and accidentally picked up my router and dipped it in that
Oh man.
instead of
See,
my chips.
I warned you against that corn chip skin for your netgear, dude.
Mm.
I really did. I knew it was a bad idea.
I know it seems fun, but it's not fun when you accidentally dip your router in your cheese.
And I tried to lick it off. I did. I really tried to lick it off fast, but
then it got all wet.
Congeals quickly, if you know.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Oh, I know.
Okay.
Trust me, I know.
Congeals quickly. So
so Caleb, your router is outside with the mountain lion, with the friggin' mountain lion?
Yes. Thankfully, it looks like corn chip, so probably safe from a mountain lion.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, but so if you're going to watch this episode, you have to go get the router and bring it back inside, and that means you're going to have to risk your life,
dude. You're going to need a weapon.
Yes, that's true. I think I can do. I think I can just do my hands. They'll do a little.
I don't think so, man. Mountain lions can bite. They can bite through hands.
Have you seen my hands?
Like anyone's hands, dude. They could bite through anyone's hands like that.
They are. It's just like that. But surely you have a weapon. Surely you have a gun.
I don't have. Well, actually, wait a second, Gabe.
I left my shotgun at your place. I did.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Okay, great. Perfect.
It should be in that room just down the hall with the small beds in it.
Oh yes, I remember. My kids were telling me about that they wanted me to move it. That they were done with it. That they wanted me to move it.
The small beds.
Yeah.
They wanted me to move the gun or something.
Okay, yeah, because I did just leave it right in the middle of the floor in their room.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Do you see it?
Let me see. Okay. Sorry, I gotta pick up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Kids leaving everything all over the floor.
That's okay. I think it's that just makes it safer.
Here it is. No one would have known that there's a gun beneath all these kids' toys. So that's a pretty good idea.
It's pretty safe. It's a pretty safe place to keep the gun. It should be ready to go. It should be all loaded and everything.
It's loaded. Yeah. I feel it's loaded. Let me just look down the barrel. Yep, loaded.
Perfect.
Okay, and then I'm just going to pop the safety on just for a moment.
Hold on. You do make sure you take it off though, before you go outside.
Before I cross the threshold of my home into the mountain lion infested yard I have.
Okay. Hold on. Before you do that, we should just make sure to actually go over the jokes Jerry passed on.
Oh yes.
Just in case you pass on.
Right.
When you go out there.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's good. So you guys would release this if something like that did happen.
Well, we wouldn't release this just because this is a phone call where we're just talking about the podcast that we would eventually do. But we just want to make sure that we would want to include kind of your final.
The idea, though, that you don't want me to, you want to make sure that I submit my joke for review.
That's important.
That you would then, even if I did die, in a few moments here, you would still.
It feels like
in some capacity use that joke in the main episode.
It feels like the best possible way to honor your memory, which is to preserve your final, action of you living your life the way that you did. Just kind of constantly
joke, right?
Trying to do stuff for Josh and I's approval and validation.
Right. Okay.
Constantly trying to come up with a joke that we don't have to punch up or replace.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which you'll be happy to know, there's not a single knock in any of my jokes this week.
Excellent. Great.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's great to hear.
Shall we get into it then?
How about I just go first?
Great.
That's fine.
It is kind of observational. Have you ever noticed that nobody is talking about peas porridge anymore? When I was a kid, we were always talking about peas porridge, how hot it was, how cold. Now we barely even mention how many days it's been in the pot.
I see what you mean, that it's observational, because it's true.
Yeah.
It's that real true to life, stuff that I think it would just slot right into a Jerry set perfectly.
Just as is.
Yeah.
Of course, I do actually think about that because my kids sing that song.
Oh, okay.
So personally, for me, not true.
Well,
So it's harder for me to get around it.
It's true that like your children are talking about it, but you probably don't really find yourself talking about it much anymore.
Like
that's true. Like around the water cooler.
Unlike some other stuff like Jack Sprat or Tom
the Piper's son.
Well, he gets beat. Tom Thumb sticks his thumb in a pudding.
No, that's little Jack Horner.
Little Jack Horner sits in the corner. Anyway, all of these different men, honestly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, there's always Jack Sprat's wife.
Well, Jack Sprat's wife and Little Miss
Tuffet.
What is it? Tuffet? Yeah.
Muffet.
Wait, is her name Muffet?
Little Miss Muffet sat on a
Tuffet. A Tuffet is the thing.
I always get those mixed up.
Anyway, see, look at us. It is really good to talk about and enjoy these things.
By the way, I think a lot of times the peas porridge has been in the pot 9 days.
9 days. 9 days is what I'm saying.
And it's not. It's 9 days old.
You guys have one? Who's next?
Yeah, I got one. It's have you ever noticed that things peter out, but they never Timothy out? I mean, I've definitely seen things peter out, but never have I ever witnessed things Gregory out. So,
yeah, that's good. I like because usually we think of it as wordplay, but what you're doing there is name play. Names are words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine. I think some names are words.
But why? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Why? That's what the joke asks. The joke asks the question, why is Peter a name and a word?
And that's actually partially why I don't think it's such a great Jerry joke. Is it's more of like
Okay, well, what's yours then? What's your Jerry joke?
Okay, my Jerry joke? Okay. Have you ever noticed
I like what I'm hearing so far.
Have you ever noticed that we have a Taco Bell, but we don't have a burrito belfry?
Mm-hmm.
It's a grave oversight.
You know what's funny is that is really funny and it is a good joke.
Yes.
But mostly it struck me as just being a really insightful comment.
So I'm trying to kind of skirt the edge.
Well, it's that thing.
I don't want to make you think too much.
It's that thing where it's Carlin-esque, It's like you're skirting the line between comedian and philosopher. You know, it's like, which is it? Is it just a really salient point about the times that we live in, or is it just so funny that I'm just laughing?
Jumbo shrimp,
right?
Yeah. Well, that is something you have to be careful about, is not being too smart.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So this is just too smart.
I think it'll work in this situation, actually. So this will be the first of your jokes that you actually get on.
Wow.
You should be proud.
This is a red letter day.
It's a big deal.
I hope we get to record.
Hopefully, if you kill that cougar and harvest its pelt for me.
So this is a cougar? That's different.
Cougar, mountain lion, pelts. Both pelts are extremely valuable. Worth a good amount of money.
Okay.
A nice chunk.
If that's all done, then you know what, guys? I'm going to go and I'm just going to go get this. I'm going to go get this router.
It's unlikely that the mountain lion is even anywhere in your area. So it's probably no big deal. You'll just be able to waltz outside, running quickly. I think you should run with the gun.
Try to run.
Yes, I will run. Okay. going to put the phone down, and I will be back with my router and hopefully a pellet.
I'm hoping over here.
Probably I won't be able to do it that fast.
If you need help skinning that thing, let me know. I can walk you through it without any issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Good luck.
Good luck, Caleb. You can do it.
Stand and deliver, mountain lion. Hamate! Nailed it.
You did it?
What?
I've done it.
It was right there. The mountain lion was in your backyard.
I've done it.
It must have just been waiting for you. Did you get your router too?
Oh, now I must. But now I look on my dog in disgust.
Is your dog still alive?
Yes, my dog is still alive. I look on him with disgust in my face and in my heart.
Yeah.
I'll spare his life, but he couldn't even do his simple duty.
That's not what you hear about a dog that often. It seems like one of the main things they're good at.
Well, I'm really glad that you were able to instantly kill the mountain lion.
The pelt, I got it. It's great. Actually, slug right to the head.
You're gonna give me that pelt? You're gonna give me that?
I guess I probably should, huh?
Yeah. Probably. If you don't know what you're going to do with it, I would take it off your hands for nothing. If
okay,
guys, I don't. You can work this out on your own time. Right now,
are you sure?
I just want to make sure that we can get a chance to prep the Jerry question and.
Oh yes, right. Yes.
Okay.
Almost forgot.
Okay.
The Jerry question.
That's
okay.
True, that's true.
So let's see what Josh. What do you got for that?
So the question this week is, what are some complaints you've heard Jerry make about animals?
Yeah, one time I was walking down the street with Jerry and a person passed us with their dog, and Jerry leaned in and said to me, he said, and I guess this is a complaint. It's kind of a complaint, but this dog walks past, Jerry leans in and he says, "Damn, that husky is too fine."
Oh, he wishes it wasn't so fine.
Like I said, it's kind of odd because it's not his attitude was not one of, a complaint, because he was like, moving his eyebrows a bunch and stuff. But he did say he leaned in, saw the dog, leaned in and said, "Damn, that husky is too fine," So.
I mean, don't you think it's because it's like, well, yeah, that's fine for a show dog. But that's not what this dog is. This is a working dog. And it shouldn't be a distraction to the other dogs on the sled team. Caleb, what are some complaints that you've heard Jerry make about animals?
Okay, the one that stands out to me is Jerry told me, he said, animals should either have fur or wear clothes, not both. So
I agree with that.
Just kind of doubling up on that, and the fur is their clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you don't? It looks ridiculous for a dog with a bunch of fur to put on a shirt or pants or another article of clothing.
It's mainly just a fit thing. You just see the way that the sleeves fit on, and the shoulders are all in the wrong place and everything. Yeah. It's just a mess. They shouldn't. Yeah. I agree.
Well, good. I'm just glad that was an easy one.
What about you, Josh?
The one time Jerry and I were hanging out with Tom Petty, and we were at Petty's place.
The one time?
At his house. Well, yeah, this was the one time.
Oh,
that I was only over there. What, you went over there a lot?
I'm just surprised. That's all. Yeah. Well, just that you only were there once. Sorry, continue.
I honestly didn't know it was such a constant thing.
His relationship's different with all of us, so.
Well, it's just that I really like Tom Petty. The Wildflowers album in particular was a big deal for me. I listened to that a lot.
Yeah, that might be why.
What are you saying?
Just certain people have said that other people are maybe a little thirsty, so that's...
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not... I mean,
I've actually heard that too.
Yeah.
Certain people
I
say
was-
that other people are thirsty.
I was thirsty.
It's just something you hear.
Yep.
It's a funny
was-
old world.
I was just hoping that Tom would offer us, a glass of water.
Yeah.
And
pop.
An RC cola.
so anyway, I was hanging out with Tom and Jerry.
Wait a second.
That actually has nothing to do with anything. But he had sort of dozens of dogs all over the place. He had all these dogs. Tom went to take a call, I guess, about seeing about a deal to get even more dogs. And Jerry was like, when he left, just out of his hearing, it was just us, and he goes, "Couldn't have a dog." And so I was like, "Why?" And he said that it was because he would be confused about whether or not he should say goodbye to the dog when he leaves. Because it's like,
Wow.
I guess he felt like the dog, like it doesn't really matter. The dog doesn't, you don't need to let the dog know you're leaving. You're just going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
But then you might feel kind of weird to not say goodbye.
Yeah.
There's no good reason to do it.
And then you're just saying goodbye to a dog to make yourself feel okay with things. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things that we do that with, though. I get the confusion, but it seems like not a reason to not have a dog. There's plenty of good reasons to not have a dog. Like them needing you so much.
Well, I think that's the neediness was what concerned Jerry. He just didn't want to be in that kind of, emotional relationship with a dog.
Yeah, you're kind of like emotional hostage of your dog. Yeah. You're like, well, I'm going to the Comedy Cellar to do some jokes for my job.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Should I say goodbye? Like, he doesn't want to have that on his. Should I have said? He doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And then go, hold on. Should I have said goodbye?
The store, walking to the Comedy Cellar and grabbing a big slice of pizza and eating it really quickly.
Yeah.
And thinking,
and then
should I have said goodbye to my dog?
And then going down to the Comedy Cellar and doing a bunch of Louis C.K.'s material.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going, should I have said goodbye to my dog?
And all of that's being filmed for a show on FX.
Yeah. And then you shoot a lot of stuff for your FX show. And it's like, is this funny?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or is it just beautiful?
This is just beautiful.
True.
Maybe this is just beautiful.
And should I have said goodbye to my dog?
That just demonstrates that Jerry is a winner and committed to success, because he's just thinking about, how is this going to impact my career if he gets a dog? Mm-hmm. If he gets a dog, it's going to get in the way of my jokes potentially, and I can't have that.
Yeah.
So,
is this dog helping me develop material, or is this dog detracting from my ability to focus?
Am I going to be sitting there at my typewriter thinking about jokes and thinking, should I have said goodbye to my dog on my way to my office where I am now? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
When I go to the vet's office and I leave my dog there, do I say goodbye then? Is that it? Because the other people are around?
Yeah, and you think about just really...
You know what goodbye means?
No, I still don't.
God be with you. It's a contraction of God be with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's kind of like, does God hang out with my dog?
Well, dog is God backwards.
Oh.
So
that's true.
So I guess maybe the answer to all of this is, no, you don't have to say goodbye to your dog, but you do have to say dog bye.
Yes, dog be with you. Which kind of goes without saying.
Well, that's what I say when I leave my my wife home with my dog.
There you go.
Dog be with you.
Dog be with you.
Dog bye.
Dog bye.
Let's work through the rest of the stuff that we need to do. What's Newman and and Seinfeld news and all that.
I don't think so. I don't think we have time for that because Caleb, you got that mountain lion meat. That's probably going to spoil pretty quickly.
He's about to go sour.
Yeah, you should probably get that get that meat out of the skin as much as possible.
He's spoiling to get butchered.
Okay, grab a. Have you done this before? Or?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah.
Okay. All right. I can walk you through it real quick.
Okay.
You pretty much just have to take scissors.
Okay. Got the scissors.
Great. Okay, get the mountain lion.
Is that okay if they have kind of a funny design? They cut in a funny design?
That's better, actually, yeah.
Okay, good.
Works better. That adds value to the pelt. Run those around the outside, kind of keeping the blade on the inside of it.
Okay. Usually when I'm doing this for like a craft, there's like little dotted lines.
There should be one on the mountain lion. If you look closer, there should be.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
It might even be perforated for you. I'm not sure how.
I actually just had to start it. And it's just coming away.
Just rip it.
It's just coming away.
In 1 or 2 or 3 or 6 clean motions, you should be able to get that right off there.
Oh my goodness! There's a tag on this.
What does it say? What's the value? It's a good amount, right?
Oh my goodness! This is a value that if I looked at it, if I saw this value go into my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Is it positive?
It says, and went out of their way to put a plus and then a dollar sign.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. That's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah. Oh man, it smells good too.
What does it smell like? Sorry.
It smells like blood and guts.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it should smell like that. That's good. Some people don't like that smell, but I guess you're
not me.
One that does.
Irony.
Did you know? Now, this is just a little fun additional thing that you can do.
Okay.
You know, save a little money on Christmas gifts for your kids. You can make a fun little ball out of the mountain lion bladder.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me look here. Looking through. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Nope.
Okay, this thing. Oh, wow. Look, there's actually a little diagram here. It shows how to make different kinds of balls.
Yeah. I mean, really, here's what I would assume. You basically just have to tie one end off and then inflate it and then tie that end off.
It shouldn't actually be taking this long, Caleb. You're not following the
directions. Oh goodness, it did it all. I did it all a bunch of times.
Hold one end, tie it off.
Okay. Yep.
And then hold the other end.
Okay.
Blow into the other end.
Okay.
Yeah. Tie that off now. Okay.
Now it's kind of like a flabby sort of half-filled ball.
Well, you should fill it up all the way.
So yes. Okay.
Caleb, Gabe, let me give it a try.
Okay.
Caleb, untie one of the ends.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Now, blow into that end.
Yes. Okay.
Until the ball is tight. Is it tight?
Okay. It's tight.
It's nice and tight? Okay, now tie it off.
Okay. Ball.
Is it fun? It looks like or it sounds like you're having fun.
That's fun. You can have fun with that, and we can go ahead and watch the episode, Caleb, and then we can.
What was that?
What was that, Caleb?
What was that, Caleb?
The ball has caused a problem.
What do you mean?
That wasn't your router, was it?
The router I brought in along with my pelt. I did break it.
You broke your router.
Just now the ball.
Oh my gosh.
The ball bounced onto the router. The router fell into the pit that I have. I have a pit in my office.
We know. You don't have to.
Caleb.
The pit? So.
Right into the pit. Usually I have a thing over the pit, but I didn't.
Well, and I feel like stuff sometimes will bounce like around the pit, kind of like from one edge of the pit to the other edge of the pit.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, but not
I
today.
I don't go down in my pit. No, it's not a place to go.
It's not advisable.
Still got the ball though. Hey,
that's really fun.
Ball.
But it is a shame.
Ball.
I'm glad that you're having fun.
It's great.
But basically what this means is if you can't watch the episode, we can't record today.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like the third week in a row.
And on the day that I got my first joke on, too.
And seriously, yeah. So disappointing. How many more episodes?
I don't know how long we can go like this, guys.
I don't know either.
We're
going to have to decide.
We're going to have to really record that episode.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Season 3, episode 2 soon. We're really going to have to do it. But I guess not
I feel like we can only put it off for so much longer. But if these crazy events keep preventing us from recording.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd love to be able to control when there's a mountain lion in town. Trust me, I would.
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
I have controlled that in the past.
Yeah. Well, now you did control it.
I controlled it just now.
Yeah.
And I controlled it before when there wasn't one. If there wasn't one, then there was one. Partially due to me.
Why? Wait. Did you lure? Man, I feel like I could really use a pick-me-up of some kind.
Yeah, well, okay, I guess we won't be able to use this song because we're not recording. And these songs are all sort of time sensitive, and I haven't figured out a way to keep them around.
Did you try adding salt?
I will try that with the next one, but I fear I was not quick enough with this one. It's already starting to turn. I read all about my toothpaste on the tube. Read it out trying to understand the truth. Read it over and over for an hour. Dripping wet, fresh out of the shower. But I can't obey what the toothpaste say. I need more than a pea-sized lump to give my mouth that freshness bump. So I'm ignoring the tube's commands. My ideal dosage fits in both my hands. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm using 2 handfuls of toothpaste tonight. Okay, well,
that did improve my mood. That improved my mood significantly.
Yes,
I think.
And it makes me feel better when I find out that people are. I'm not going overboard on the toothpaste.
You use a lot of toothpaste as well.
No, I think it's a reasonable amount, like you were saying.
Oh yeah.
Other people might listen to that and go, "That's absurd."
I'll acknowledge that it's a lot of toothpaste, but it's just what I need to feel confident.
And who are you to say? Who are you to say I don't need that much?
I mean, it's pretty clear it's too much toothpaste because if you're using at least, I mean, that's got to be at least like 2 tubes of toothpaste a night, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kind of picturing.
Josh, how do you get around the whole thing of like you have 2 handfuls of toothpaste and then you need to use a toothbrush?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
I don't use that.
Both handfuls at the same time.
Okay.
Like like it could be one hand, you know.
Yes.
I put it all in, scoop it up,
do that
brush away,
do that one,
and then work through the next.
Oh, okay.
Work through the next.
Okay.
Handful. Just do one handful at a time. I'm not trying to do something insane here.
Just no.
Not
Obvious.
both handfuls at the same time.
Well,
it's a whole process.
That's sort of rude.
Yeah.
That's sort of
you do
rude.
both handfuls at the same time.
Yes. I get other people involved.
Oh.
I help my children brush their teeth. Why can't they help me?
It's a good point.
It's an age-old question. And the answer is they can.
I mean,
the answer is they must.
But you could argue that the fact that you have to help them brush their teeth that could be a reason why they cannot help you brush your teeth. Because they don't know how to brush their teeth.
Well, they can simply... All they have to do is hold the brush, and I'll do the rest.
It's the same thing with your body art.
Yeah.
Every time I go over there to help you with your body art, you tell me, just hold the brush. I'll do the rest. Well, it's too bad that we're not going to have an episode for this week, but
I know.
I guess we'll still just have to keep on going.
Gabe, I mean, you said a mouthful there, and there's nothing else for us to do but to say, goodbye, Jerry.
Goodbye, Jerry.
Goodbye, Jerry.